So, Molly, Trumpers and Republicans actually holding office in Congress, they love this story. They love going after Hunter. They actually screamed at him nasty things when he walked into a hearing room, acting like eighth graders. I mean, really badly, poorly behaved eighth graders. And that they love to sort of go after Hunter and equivocate with this versus Donald Trump's trial. Your latest opinion piece is really interesting to me because I saw this the last time around with Joe Biden. People don't like it when you go after his remaining son. They like Joe Biden overall. They think he's a nice guy. And going after the remaining son didn't seem to fare well for those who were trying to do it. But you write this, Republicans going after Hunter Biden for his addiction are playing a dangerous game. And in it, you write in part this. Fox News, The Five co-host Jeanine Pirro reportedly complained about 8 jurors who have someone in their family who's had a drug or alcohol addiction problem or someone who died from alcohol or addiction. So they picked a jury who is sympathetic. And herein lies the problem with the ongoing Republican attack on Biden. Seating jurors who have experiences with addiction to various degrees does not make a jury sympathetic. It makes it informed. Addiction is a disease. People who struggle with addiction are sick, not bad. Republicans going after Hunter Biden for his addiction in this way is a dangerous game. More people than you think are affected by alcoholism and addiction, and shaming the family of the addict is neither productive nor grounded in any basis of efficacy. And Molly, if you could talk a little bit more about this, it seems to me that it would be very hard to find a jury that has been untouched by addiction completely.
Yeah, and the reason that I wanted to come forward and write about this is because even though I've been sober since I was a teenager, I felt that the disease that Hunter Biden has is the same disease that I have, is the same disease that, almost 20% of the country has. And, Republicans do love to talk about like fentanyl coming over the border. Like there's a reason that drugs are a problem in this country, and it's largely because of addiction. So this is another part of that. I think Republicans have really actually not had a lot of success using Hunter Biden to sully Joe Biden, but they have tried. One of the sort of moments in the debate where Biden ended up really being that Biden that voters really like was when he talked about his son's addiction. And he said, he struggled with addiction. He's made it through, and that he's incredibly proud of his son for that. And look, I came forward partially because I wanted to destigmatize this. And I feel like a lot of time, for a long time, alcoholism and addiction was this terrible secret we didn't talk about. I feel like for me, because I've been sober since I was a teenager, I have this ability to talk about it in a way that's a little bit removed from the disease. And so I always try to say that I have suffered from this disease and I continue to suffer from it. And when I saw that text that Hunter sent to his then girlfriend, and he said, I'm an addict and I'll always be an addict. That is the way we're sort of taught to think about addiction, is that we'll always have this disease, whether or not we're given the reprieve of being sober.